it's Clarissa. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. So today's tutorial is just going to be this hairstyle. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I get my curly hair. That is pretty much my go-to look for any time of the year and my favorite hairstyle to do. Technique that I use, this way that I do my hair. When I curl my hair this way, it lasts so much longer, it's super quick and easy to do, and it's really versatile. I can put my hair up in a ponytail and leave these hairs down and it looks cute. I can do a loose bottom ponytail and it looks great. I can leave it down like this and do a half up, half down. There's literally so many different hairstyles that you can do just from curling your hair this way. So if you'd like to learn, stay tuned.
So to start things off, I'm just going to go ahead and separate out the front of my head. I do this for two reasons. The first reason is because I have a little bit of face framing with my haircut, so the front hairs are a little bit shorter. The second reason is because I really want to make sure that with this middle part, the parts that are curled by my face, I really take my time and are curled the right direction. So I want to take those out before I put my ponytail. Now when I do that high pony, I'm going to go ahead and move it as high up in my head as I can, and I'm going to split that ponytail in half, brush it out to make sure the hair is real smooth. Now I'm going to be using a heat protectant spray. The Garnier's heat protectant spray that I actually use is supposed to be for straightening your hair, is what the bottle says, but as far as I'm concerned, it's in my drawer and it protects my hair from heat, so I'm going to use it even if I'm curling my hair. So I go ahead and spray that on there, and then I'm going to start doing the curls. For each side of my head, I want to make sure that I'm going over the curling wand and I'm going as close to the ponytail as I can, and then taking that hair all the way down to where I basically can't hold it anymore on the end. And I'm going to hold that there for around 10 seconds. And then I'm going to let it go, but I'm going to hold on to it while it's warm up against my head, and then go ahead and move it back to the other side. Some of the hairs I'm kind of brushing out, just if they get a little bit tangly, because I want to make sure those curls are nice and smooth. Now when I do my hair this way, it really always depends on how much time I have. If I'm really crunched for time, I can do this super quick and I just throw it in the ponytail and I pick bigger chunks of hair up and I kind of do this and hold the curls for not as long and then put the hairspray on and I'm done. If I have a little bit more time though, I'm going to do like I'm doing in this video, where I'm kind of taking really small pieces of hair, making sure I curl them really well and I hold that heat to them, and then I let them go because I want them to stay longer. I kind of want a little bit tighter curls. So when I do have the time, I want to take my time. When I've finished curling all my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and fix. I have little baby hairs or shorter hairs in the back of my head, so I always want to curl those so that they're not just kind of left there without being curled. So while I can get to them, I go ahead and curl those. Now I'm gonna flip my hair back over to the other side, and I'm gonna go ahead and hairspray this. I use a Garnier Fructis hairspray when I spray it, and I have two different ones. I think I might have had three at one point. They are called Full Control and Sleek and Shine. I'm honestly not sure if there's really a difference in how well they work. They both work for me and they both work whenever I do my hair. So I'm not sure if one really is better than the other, but that's what I use. My friend Amanda told me about this stuff and I love it because I can douse my hair in hairspray and it still looks great. It doesn't get shiny and it holds the curl super well. So I went ahead and did the same thing for the other side of my head. I'm going to go ahead and curl the baby hairs. Once I have both sides of my hair curled, I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the ponytail so I can do any fixes that I need to with the hair that was in the ponytail, as well as curl my bangs. So when I take it out of the ponytail at first, I'm going to kind of whip my head around, run my fingers through it a little bit, give my hair just a little bit of volume. And we're done! Just kidding. So now I'm going to go ahead and do all the little fixes that I need to do. So once I separate my hair from the middle from the back, I'm going to go ahead and start on my bangs. For my bangs, I usually do either one or two sections The curls are going to be a little bit different here than I do the rest of my head because they're going to start a little bit lower. I'm going to start them at about my cheekbone, going down, and they're going to be much looser curls. I also have really bad cowlicks, so there you have me using my curling wand to straighten out my cowlicks and apply some heat so that my hair doesn't get weird. So when I'm curling that front part, I kind of move the curling wand a little bit so I'm not applying such harsh heat to that one point in my hair. Now I'm going to go ahead and go through and any little pieces that I see, especially around my face, that aren't curled enough or are curled the wrong direction or anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and fix all of those. So find a few, pick them. Like I said, this part is optional. I could have just taken it out of the ponytail, and just as much as that, this is definitely optional. I just kind of am very nitpicky, and so I'm going to go through and fix all the little hairs that I see. From here, I have all this hair underneath that is pretty much straight because it was up in the bottom of the ponytail. So I always go through when I have the time, and I go through and recurl all those hairs just on that part where it was relatively straight. So like I said, when I don't have enough time, I don't really do all of this. It's kind of an extra step, but when I do really have the time and want like a very full head of curls, I always go back and do this little part and fix those little bottom sections that weren't curled quite right. Once I've found all the little pieces that I want to fix, I'll go ahead and move on to the other side of my hair, doing that same thing, splitting the bangs into two sections, doing those softer curls, and then I'm going to fix little ones and recurl those bottom pieces. Once I've fixed all little pieces that I need to fix, I'm going to go ahead and put some more hairspray in my hair. Then I'm going to whip my hair around and make a really ugly face because this was 100% necessary for this tutorial. Once I've flung my head around, brushed out the bottom of the curls, I am all done.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I've been meaning to make this video for so long, and I actually have a battle wound from the second time I tried to do it. The first time I tried to do it, I tried to do it a little bit differently, and I didn't like the outcome of my hair because it was like I'm not used to doing it with this setup that I have. I'm used to doing it like in a bathroom with a huge mirror in front of me. So I just didn't like it the first time. The second time I did it, you can't see it, and I'll have to show in a second, but I have this nice scar here because I literally just took the curling wand and laid my arm on it. I've been meaning to put this video out, and I finally made it, and this one is good. I did not burn myself. I do not hate my hair. So, you know, it's looking good. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. I have not been putting out new videos every week because I've been really busy, and I've been debating if I want to do a life update, but I feel like I'm just gonna wait on that.